Hello, Libra. All right, Libra. We're going to see what kind of messages come clear for you for the next week. Okay? Actually, I'm not even going to say for the next week. Let's just see what Spirit has for messages for you. I'm going to be trying to do this more regular. So, what do we have for Libra? What can they expect, Spirit? What can they expect? Can you give me a message for Libra? For the collective. Anyone that gets to this channel that sees my messages. What messages do you have for my Libras? Libra, Libra, Libra. Libra. Okay. What messages do you have for Libra, Spirit? This is my chakra oracle deck. What messages do you have for Libra? What messages do you have for Libra? Oh, Libras. Doing some spiritual work, are we? Some inner child work. Or you're done with inner child work. Is that what you're saying, Spirit? Okay, so a lot of you have done your inner child work. Okay? And you're in the expansion phase. Which one? Okay. Any more? Okay. So you now have divine consciousness, okay? The work that you've been doing a great job. So divine consciousness is the first card that came out, all right? This has to do with the oneness, the whole, interconnection. It's your light, you're expanding. Your consciousness has expanded, okay? So now you're in the expansion phase. Notice how the light gets brighter as it goes up. So I feel like this is you right now. So you're becoming a very much a light being, okay? So your light around you is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Hold on a second. I just want to kind of pull this up for me. I like to have an even looking background. Okay? There. Okay. So the second card that came out had to do with the inner child. They really want you to play more, get outside, get in nature, stick your feet in the grass. You know, it is summer here in the US. I don't know where you're from, if you're overseas or what, but they really want you to pull that inner child out and allow yourself to play. I don't know what kind of childhood you came from, but a lot of us had, what was it? Hope Floats. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie. I always love at the end of the movie where the child was speaking of, like, the grandmother said one thing, but the mom said the other. And the mom's quote was, childhood is something you spend the rest of your life getting over. Well, it's challenges that you faced in your youth that made you into who you are today. Okay? Some stuff has been buried, so it's been resurfaced. And in today's ascension of our planet, Gaia, Mother Earth, and we are ascending with her, we are to help her to ascend by doing our inner child work, right? So then as we do our inner child work, we get insight into situations around us, right? As you ascend, you have an awareness. You've been through an awakening. Okay? We are all awakening at this time. And Spirit wants you to continue to have faith and believe, no matter what's going on around you. Know that all will be okay. You're divinely protected because you have the support. Okay? Spirit's right there with you. All you have to do is open your mouth and ask. Ask for help. It's that simple. We could think it 1,000 times. Oh, I don't know what to do next. Or, oh, how do I get through this? How about, hey, angels, could you help me with this? I don't want to feel anxiety. I don't want to feel fear. I don't want to feel stress. They'll come in and help you. Okay? Expect miracles. Worry or faith? You have nothing to worry about if you have faith. Remain confident. With faith comes a great confidence. Okay? A great confidence. When you have confidence in Spirit, it's amazing what happens. I'm going to go to my wolf deck, which I don't typically use, but Spirit's called me to use it. So, how many cards, Spirit? Okay. So these cards actually tell a little bit of a story. I wish I could give you the name of who made these, but my box kind of got destroyed a while back, so I can't tell you who makes these cards. Let me just see what this says, though, because there is a Robert Petro, Petro. Okay, and these cards are really cool. But I used to lay out 2 rows of 5. It would give me like a year review. So Spirit says they're going to tell a little story here. So if it resonates with you, great. If not, that's okay. It's not meant for you, but there's going to be more pulled today. So just bear with me here. Some of you are in a leadership role. You're leading others. I don't know if you're spiritual teachers or what you're doing, but you are a leader. You're a born leader, Libra. You're a born leader, especially when it comes to relationships. You've been feeling a lot of excessive pressure lately, okay? And try not to take on any more responsibility at this time. You've got enough on your plate to deal with. And if you have some quiet time, just, really meditate, rest, take it easy, okay? Spirit clears your schedule for a reason, so take advantage of that. Try to find solutions for what you're going through right now. Change can be difficult at this time, okay? But with this change, the results are going to be worth it. Okay? I know that Libras have been hearing this a lot lately on the channels too. This card, it's strange because, okay, hold on. This is the leadership card. I want to show you guys these cards because I love the pictures. I'm all about dogs and wolves anyway, so. Here's the wolf card. This is the leadership role, you know, the leader of the pack. You are the one makes the decisions, tells everyone else what to do, okay? Um the words on these are so small. I need my eyes. So others could be seeking your advice and support at this time. All right? Um whatever you are going through personally, uh look for solutions to your problems. Change can be difficult, but it's worth the results in the end, okay? So here's the picture of that. And this looks like, that looks like the skeleton of a creature. Like there's no meat left on that. So to me, this almost looks like famine, but that wolf looks like she's pretty well fed, right? The white wolves in these cards are typically females, but it doesn't have to be. It can be a male. The next card that popped out was the danger card. You may find yourself in a dangerous situation with a person. Wait. You are about to make an emotional decision, and it must be a logical choice. Meditate and seek a solution. So this one shows a hunter's gun, right? And there's a wolf behind him at the tree. These are the wolf cards, though, so what's interesting to me is I would feel the wolf would be the one that's in danger, or is it the hunter that's in danger? You know? Whatever situation presents itself to you, you must remain very calm, very clear. If you do find yourself in a dangerous situation, Spirit, can you give me another card on this danger card? Oh, yeah, here's something that Libras can't stand to hear. I'm a Libra sun, so I get it. Decisions came out. Realize the decisions you are making at this time can make or break your life. Seek good advice and you will make the right decision. So you guys, if this is a huge, like a lifetime issue, a life decision, sometimes any type of therapy can help you to make that decision better. So like, you know, I don't know what your past is. I don't know what your situation is. But if you think about it, you could really remember the card before, you know, we've got something going on in Libra's life here it's quite a challenge, and you've got a lot on your plate, and you're always helping others, obviously, you know, being the leader. People are looking to you for answers. It looks like you're going to have to let go of something here, because a situation's going to present itself that's going to be kind of dangerous. And just remember, don't make rash decisions at the moment. But remember to use your logical mind, not your heart. You know, us Libras are guilty of choosing to remain in situations that are not for our highest good, because they're family, because they're friends, because we love them, you know, whatever it is. But we always stay too long because we're all about fairness and justice, right? We're the justice card. So making decisions, you know, it's our weakness, but it's also our greatest asset, because after we weigh the pros and cons a gazillion times in our mind, we finally come up with a decision, and it's typically the right one, right? And we're an air sign, so it's not like a logical decision would be difficult for us. But when it is affecting our heart at the same time, we are very passionate also. I have a lot of fire in my chart. You know, I'm a Sag rising, so when you add passion to air, I mean, the fire to air, it's just like, it's a passionate individual. So decisions, I mean, if it's touching my heart and I got to make a decision on something in my life and it's critical, it's tough to kind of see through the trees, you know, since we're talking about wolves and he's kind of looking through the tree. So pay attention and seek out guidance from others. You know, you're always helping others. Don't be afraid to ask for help for yourself, is all I'm saying. So, the final card Spirit gave me, it comes out fulfillment. All your hopes, dreams, and wishes will now come true. Total success in your life. You have earned this success. Your diligence and hard work is now being rewarded, a feeling of accomplishment. So maybe some of this other stuff has already happened, or maybe there's just a little bit more to go before this all happens, that your fulfillment comes. Because I know of this deck here, this could be something that's going on for the next few months, okay? It could be something that happens quick. It depends on where you are in your journey. So if I lay out 10 cards and it's for a year, I mean, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards here. So this could be like half a year, okay? So I know that, you know, the second half of 2020 is basically a lot of stuff going on. So part of this journey here that I just read on could be those of you who have been going through challenges, and you may be at a specific point in what these cards have said. You're not all the way through it yet. If you're already receiving fulfillment and your blessings are here already, you're starting to see them come to fruition, then you're past all the stuff that's gone on already, okay? My prayers are with you guys. I get it. I get it. Okay. So I kind of wanted to pull a crystal card for you guys. I don't want to lose those ones. Hold on a second here. Can you give me a crystal that Libra can use at this time to help them through this part of their journey, whatever part they may be on, especially if there's danger coming? What crystals would be good for them to maybe carry on their person? Hold on a second, you guys. I have, let's see. I have to write something down here. Boy, this doesn't work very well. Hold on. And 7. Okay. I had a couple crystals pulled out that I'm trying to buy. I had them out of the deck, but Spirit said to put them back in the deck. So some crystals are quite pricey, so sometimes they throw out a little bit more than what we needed. Whoa, that's way too many. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. That was my fault. These cards are super slippery. I love the power of crystals. If you're into crystals, they are like awesome, awesome tools to use. I had something I was going through, and while I was sitting in the meeting, I held a crystal that really helped my anxiety instantly. It was howlite, and it was amazing. It literally got rid of my anxiety in a second. So just so you guys know, with your hands, I do a lot of healing medicine. So your left hand is the receiving hand, and your right hand is the giving hand. If you are a left-handed person, it could be reversed, okay? If you're predominantly left-handed, just reverse it, okay? Majority of people are right-handed, so your left hand, and I'm sorry I'm backwards, but the device that I use turns me backwards, so to you it, you know, it may not look like I'm using my left hand, but this is my left, this is my right, okay? Everything's kind of backwards. Um, but left is receiving, so when you need to use a crystal, you put it in your left hand to receive the benefits of the crystal, okay? So they gave me 6 different crystals here. Hold on, because I want to get my book out to let you know just like the purpose of the crystal so that you will know how to use the crystal, like what it's good for. So it might help you in that specific part of your journey. And sometimes they might give us a couple that mean the same thing because it might be more affordable for somebody, which is really nice of Spirit to do. Okay. So the first crystal that we got Azeztulite. Azeztulite. It's cosmic evolution, okay? These crystals are imbued with immense spiritual energy and information for guidance and insight. They are here to help Earth ascend into a higher expression of consciousness. For the self-understanding of this crystal, you're a being of light here to help Earth evolve. Although you need to rise above mundane concerns, keep your feet on the ground and deal with the everyday. Too much emphasis on sweetness and light leads to ignoring your shadow energies, which become inauthentic and lethal. Niceness, if not acknowledged and integrated. Hold on a second. Stay real, leave your ego behind. I want to read that sentence again. Too much emphasis on sweetness and light leads to ignoring your shadow energies, which become inauthentic and lethal. Niceness, if not acknowledged and integrated. The divination, you are here to represent spiritual light on earth and help it evolve. Make yourself heard. A project is successful no matter what. Avoid becoming impractical and having too high an opinion of yourself to the detriment of others. Retain your humility. The healing insight to this crystal, recognizing that every soul is precious, ensures you remain in cosmic harmony. This actually activates all the chakras and even the highest crown chakra. And it's basically here to help it assist the earth to evolve. Okay, hold on. Number 2, flint. This is portal power, and right now we are in the portal of Lionsgate. So flint stabilizes energy and cuts through to the core of issues, clearing blockages and loosening ties. It opens portals to other worlds and hidden aspects of yourself. So this will help you balance out the shadow side of yourself with your light side. You are a person with profound inner depths. Do not be afraid to explore this hidden side. It contains treasure beyond knowing, together with attitudinal karma and repressed emotions affecting well-being. Flint connects you to your ancestors. A natural traveler, you know how to negotiate the shamanic underworld to obtain healing insights. So the divination of this crystal is to strengthen your boundaries, cut through confusion to the core of the matter. Soul retrieval is necessary if you left any part of yourself in another life or an abusive childhood experience. An unwelcome visitor from the past can be left behind, but recognize the lessons before you move on. Healing insight, paying attention to energetic boundaries and core strength, cutting detrimental ties, and strengthening your connection to the planet maintains your well-being. So, this has an earthy frequency to it. You also have the soulmate crystal here. So This could be for your twin flame also. I kind of like this crystal. So twin flame, it looks like they got heads on them, like they're little crystal creatures hugging each other, right? This is known as the soulmate, the twin flame crystal. Two crystals side by side call in a twin flame, a complement to your soul. This is what people mean when they ask for a soulmate. A twin flame bonds two people in an intimate relationship or unites you with the higher part of your soul. The self-understanding of this crystal, you yearn to be loved, but does this come from a black hole you need to fill? Black holes can be filled only from the inside by loving yourself fully and integrating different facets of your being. A twin flame means embracing deep intimacy and interdependency between yourself and another at the spiritual and physical levels. The divination is old heartbreak may need to be healed, ties with a past companion cut, or vows renegotiated. Prepare for open-hearted, intimate, unconditional love. Decide whether you want a soulmate with the soulmate lessons that implies, or a twin flame, a companion of your heart. The healing insight, you don't need anyone else to make you complete. A twin flame complements your own wholeness. And as we know, you guys, if you watch YouTube channels and all the readers and everything else, if you follow this, you know the twin flame journey is not an easy one. It is the most difficult relationship on the planet. It has a lot of commonalities. You know, you got the runner and the chaser, you got the commitment phobic, you got all these deals that you got to deal with, okay? It is not an easy relationship. But each time that one runs and the other one's trying to chase him down, sometimes the roles reverse. I know a lot of us have gone through that in recent years where the roles reversed. You became the runner. You're not chasing anymore, right, Libra? With that, remember that you know, each time you come back together, you know, these are the relationships you lose family and friends over. These are the relationships that everyone's like, you're crazy, why do you keep taking them back? But nobody understands that connection, that depth, that connection. And sometimes twin flames aren't meant to get together in this life, to be together forever, because you came together to reignite, you know, they're the other half of you. You know, one's usually light, one's usually dark. That's my experience. But with that, you find that there's a mirroring also that happens. And what your twin flame will do is will bring your shadow self to the surface. And the length of time you spend with them and say you end and it's done. Okay? You're never going back. I know there's a lot of Libras out there. That's what they say. I'm done. I'm done. I want someone new. I'll just go to a soulmate. Well, that's fine. Oh, I'm losing my train of thought. You can still be, because your twin came, it was the catalyst to get you to do your inner work. Okay? In, you know, a lot of the twins that have come together in this life, this is the lifetime that there have been so many twin flames on the planet at the same time together. A lot of times we travel where our twins on the other side helping guide us through our life. We aren't incarnated in the same lifetimes. We each have lessons to learn. But this was a lifetime where a lot of twin flames have come together, and some are still coming together, and some will still come together later. But what I'm saying is you can do the twin flame journey on your own. And it doesn't mean you have to be alone the rest of your life. Sometimes there's other twins where their relationship didn't work out. So God will put you with another one whose didn't work out. And it's just an easier relationship to go forward. Okay? All right. Someone who's been through what you have and gets it. All right. Shiva Lingam is the next one. This one always reminds me of pottery. This is the alchemical union. Shiva Lingam embodies the wisdom of the deities brought to earth. It symbolizes uniting dualities and manifesting the creative force. The self-understanding of the stone. Be compassionate with yourself to heal. You have masculine and feminine and other dualities within your being. Integrate these to release your creative power. A Shiva Lingam is produced from the tumbling waters. Life shapes you in the same way, so go with the flow. Soul scouring reveals your divine core. If you were hurt or abused, be compassionate with yourself to create healing on all levels. Get back to basics and put passion back into your life. Honor your libido and creative fire. Create balance. Expect a new relationship or revitalize an old one. Practice sex magic. Cut ties where appropriate. Remember, you create through the power of thought. Everything passes. In a turbulent time, unexpected benefits emerge. The healing insight to this stone. True relationship transcends earthly experience. It is rooted in soul unification and unconditional love. The chakras that this stone works with is your base, your sacral, and highest crown chakras. It activates the rise of Kundalini energy. The soul path of this stone is the tantric union of opposites. So you guys, if you've had, I guess, like, hey, if your libido's been on low because you've been going through so much stuff, I'd say get yourself a Shiva Lingam. So if you couldn't see the spelling, Shiva is Shiva and Lingam is Lingam. It's two separate words for that crystal. Okay. Ooh. Garnet is the next one. I learned about garnets when I was learning one of my energy medicine classes. I was doing crystal healing. Garnet has to do with passion. Libra, are you passionless lately? You need some passion in your life. Garnet is a rejuvenating stone believed to protect against evil and terrifying dreams and to attract love. You're a passionate soul with a courageous heart. Be confident and constant. Let go of your inner demons, taboos, inhibitions, and fantasies. Recognize self-sabotage and expand your awareness into all that you can be. Virtue matters to you. You are capable of great devotion to a cause or a relationship and have a strong survival instinct. Take action now. A mystery is solved. Have courage. There is a way out. Turn a crisis into a learning challenge. If danger approaches, stay calm. You are protected. Be emotionally honest with yourself and others. You may attract a partner for sexual healing. Make no long-term commitment, as it may fizzle out once the purpose is fulfilled. Your healing insight to this crystal is finding an appropriate outlet for your passions and emotions creates well-being. This basically activates your base, sacral, and heart chakras. It energizes all of your chakras, though. This is good for this season, Virgo season, Capricorn and Aquarius season, so right in the winter months. Soul path, expressing your soul's passion. So the next one we have is Mookaite Jasper. These are all very earthy stones. Here's what it looks like. Mookaite Jasper balances inner and outer experiences. It encourages versatility and openness to new experiences, helping you to choose the right path. A powerful being, you have roots that go far back into the past. What you dreamed, you created. Reap rewards or rectify imbalances. Turn failure into a learning experience and start again. Remember to offer friendship to assist others who tread the same path. Your instinctive wisdom inspires them. Check your diet. Put your skills to use vigorously. Adventurous times lie ahead. Worry not. You are protected against deceit and enemies. Recognize your strengths. Stay positive and pragmatic. Reject unrealistic ideas. Avoid pride and despair. You have stamina. Wait patiently. If two courses of action are open, go for the straightforward one. A professional challenge, such as a job interview or presentation, is successful. You are what you eat. Good nutrition with wholesome organic food sustains your well-being. So get to it. And the timing of this stone is now, the Leo season. You're drawing on your ancestral wisdom. The chakras is the earth star, the base, and the sacral. So that's a pretty cool stone. So Libra, not all these crystals may work for every Libra, but I'm hoping that one of these 6 crystals do help you in wherever you are on your path, okay, at this time. Pick the crystal that resonates with where you are, what you've been doing, okay? I do want to pull a couple of the Angels of Abundance cards for you guys. So some of you Libras have been having, hold on, they wanted me to shuffle one more time. Wow. Okay. Some of us are still stuck on these vows of poverty, the lack mindset. Lionsgate is the next few weeks. If you miss the 8/8 to do this ritual, just write down your things that you want to get rid of out of your life, and what you want to manifest in your life. Make a list. I burnt mine the other night, and it's just to put it up into the ethers because I don't want to collect paper around me anymore. I'm just getting rid of everything. So you got to sever those vows of poverty, you guys. Get rid of that lack consciousness. Some of you are still suffering with it. There's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. So a lot of times when I might get stuck like that and I feel like I have a lot of things that are attached from past lives or whatever, I kind of picture, I try to do simple things in my visualizations. So like for me, I would probably like, I don't know what that was. I would pretend like shoestrings were tied around me, and I just like, you know how you can pull it and the bow comes undone? or you could picture like ribbon around you. And every time you release one and just let it float away, just release it to whatever lifetime it was. Bye, see you later, boom, boom, boom. Or you can energetically just like cut them, just clip. Okay, they're no longer attached to me. I'm free. Pull in all your pieces of yourself that are out there to bring yourself back together again. It's it's really pulling, by releasing all these thoughts, belief systems, things like that from the past, from past lives, from the past in this life, things we were raised with, societal beliefs, things like that, things that hold you back. If you believe that all was okay in the world, okay, no matter what, all's okay in the world, and you did not hold any form of holding on to things, people, places, and you just walked in confidence and faith that you will always be taken care of. Imagine how freeing that would be, how freeing that would feel. Just having the confidence and the faith that everything is going to work out no matter what. There's no sense for worry. There's no sense for fear, right? It's just letting things be. Allow people to learn their lessons, Libra. You know you're guilty of this. You like to help everybody. And even the wolf card says you're a leader. You're helping. This type of a platform that I'm on, I love helping people in this way. This is amazing work. You know, it's very rewarding to be able to help you guys to understand as you grow, as you learn. I'm learning too. So we can grow together. Visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such a great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. Basically, be grateful for all that you have. And if you can't just write it down, I'm telling you, when you write it down, it gets it out of you. You can have your head clear for the rest of the day. If you have things that stress you out or people that stress you out, write them a letter. Write them the nastiest letter ever. Don't give it to them. Don't send it to them. Burn it. Nobody will ever see it, but you're releasing it. You're letting it go. It's out of your head. It's out of your heart. You're letting it go. Bury the ashes in the dirt if you want to have a burial. Give yourself the closure you need if you can't get it from the person. Okay? Abundance is not just money. Abundance is just everything. Anything you can think of that would bring you happiness and joy. So, that's a beautiful card. Bountiful nature. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and remind you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or a hike with your pet. Meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to connect with the limitless vastness. And Mother Earth loves it when you're out there. Put your feet on her green earth. Go out and play in a garden. Plant a garden. If you have no grass where you're at, go to a park. Slip those socks and shoes off and just put your feet in the grass. Go to a beach, put them in the sand. Words of abundance. You have, Libras, you guys are manifesting machines right now, because each of these cards, it's like they are giving you all the secrets to manifest your desires right now. Okay, I think you guys kind of have the gist of how it all works, but they're giving you little tools here, so pay attention. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms. And that is what you attract for yourself and for others. Now there's a concept. As we know, the world is suffering, right? Especially with COVID going on. So it would be really cool to be able to manifest this for you and other people. So I foresee the government giving us all $2,000 per month checks for the rest of our lives. Just 2,000, you know? And I think it should go on an income bracket too. But I think it would be a really cool idea, because I think that that would definitely help people get a leg up. It doesn't cover all the bills, but and some people it would cover all their bills, maybe help pay off some debt. But everybody would have a chance to get ahead, and I think it would be a really beautiful thing. Just run that printing press and print off those Benjamins and send them to all of us. All right. God is your source. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. You're God's child. We all are. On my channel, I believe in God. You can believe in whatever you want to. But I truly believe in God, and I'll tell you, I've always had that mindset. You know, you get down to your last dollar and then you're like, oh, but I always had a strong faith. And you know, all of a sudden I had $100 in my hand. It was amazing. It was always when I needed it too. So keep your faith high. Keep yourself hydrated. Make sure you're still detoxing your body. Keep working on you. I don't know where they are. Okay. Sorry, you guys. Sometimes Spirit's talking to me when I'm talking to you guys, so you'll hear me have conversations with myself. I don't do that in my real life. I don't walk around talking to Spirit like out loud. But I'm going to check. Angels are checking out your biz. We're going to get angels in your biz. Emily Aarons made these cards. I love it. The write-ups are real light inside the book. But it's all pretty fascinating here. Okay. All right, so some of you Libras have been sitting on some of you Libras have been sitting on your duffs and not doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you really need to start moving out of this hermit mode stuff that you've been in. I know you've been going through a lot. I know you're doing for others a lot, but it's time to do you, okay? It's also time to step out of your indecision. It's time to commit yourself, okay? What is it that you are committing yourself to? Make the commitment. It's time to act, okay? It's time to get more serious. Plan it out. Time to get more serious about what you're doing. And the last card of Angels in Your Biz is Simplify. How can this be so easy and so fun? How can you make it that way for yourself? It's not a chore. Especially if this is a project you've been wanting to put into place and get it going and you just haven't really done it and you kept holding yourself back because you're a great avoider. Put that on your list to burn. Get rid of your avoidance, self-sabotaging behaviors, all of it. It's time to get rid of that. It's time to move forward because your rewards are waiting for you, and until you get off your duff and start moving, you're not going to get them. So get moving. You want it, right? You want the blessings? They're there. You have to work for it. So for the commitment card, have you been wishy-washy or stuck in indecision? Oh, Libra. Indecision? Never. Wishy-washy? Never. Kidding. It's time to fully commit to this. Not 50-50, but 100%. Think back to a time when failure was not an option. You had to become stronger than you ever knew. You had to put boundaries around your time and energy, and you had to say yes or no when it was hard. It's time to guard this time with an unapologetic commitment to yourself, to your project. It's all about you right now, Libra. Sorry for my pointing. All right. Plan it out. It's time to get serious here. If you've been winging it, it's time to get a little bit more serious. You're ready for a whole new level to come in. Okay? You ready, Libra? Ready for your ride? You're blocking it by not planning for your success. Take a few minutes and consider what's the best possible outcome for this. Maybe you just want to grow your list or following, but perhaps you're about to open up for way more income, soulmate clients, or support. What are you afraid of? Close your eyes, let your guides illuminate your path. Look a little deeper. Is there a place deep within you that's afraid of success? Is there something that's secretly sabotaging your audacious dreams? Hand this over to the angels and allow yourself to be successful. Angels, allow me to be successful. It's all you have to do. All right. And that last card of Simplify. Simplify. Ease is not a 4-letter swear word. You might be in a pickle, a little pickle, my friend. Please close your eyes and simply ask, how can this be easy? How can this be fun? What comes up for you? Frequently, we think we have to launch a certain way. But just because that's the norm does not mean that's the only way. You deserve for things to be easier, but you must choose ease daily. Struggle is a choice as much as ease is a choice. Nothing is happening to you, it's all happening through you. If you think life, work, family is hard, it's time to shift your story. Enjoy this moment. Invite more well-being into your day, and so be it. So Libras, sounds like the angels were being a little tough on you. Only you will know if it's truth for you. Spirit, was there anything more? Just a little more. What is coming ahead for Libra? Because through the cards that I've seen, I almost was feeling like a person. You know, that danger and stuff coming forward? That kind of thing? Let's see what they have to say here. For Libra, what do they need to know at this time? So there's stepping stones here, this card. So you're in the process. You're taking your baby steps forward, one step at a time, step by step. How to keep going, keep moving forward, don't stop, okay? Baby steps. You have unconditional love. There's love of a lifetime. You got the Celtic knot. Or Celtic knot. I never know how to say that word. You'll hear me say it both ways. A divine union, a love of a lifetime. It goes through infinity. We did get that one stone for twin flames. If you're separated from your twin flame, maybe they're stepping forward again. You've got the coffin card here. This could be an ending, but this also sometimes comes to me when it's like the death card, like a rebirthing kind of thing. But I feel that this might be an ending. It could be an ending to, you know, the one thing that really stands out is eternal love, okay? If there's an ending to a relationship of some kind in your life at this time, remember that there's always eternal love. So even though you may not have it in this lifetime, you can always love in the spiritual, for those of you who are spiritual. The coffin card comes, but after that, there is the snake card. This is the deception, the jealousy. So you may be putting an end to this situation. I don't feel this is someone else. I feel this is you. You may be ending a situation in your life that is no longer serving you with somebody. You have unconditional love for this person, but there's been so much betrayal. There's been so many lies and deceitful things done.